My life was good, I write was good, I might get to it, not out the woods, so bro, I got to do it, be a monster, that's why my mantra is being onslaught, from the Lone Star to my lungs.
Alright, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jarice, back at it with another episode of
Real Talk.
And if you like the content, share it with somebody you know. We're on the way to 2K subs, we're at 18 or 1.8K, and we're fastly approaching 2K. But yeah, share the content with somebody you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz in case you just happen to stumble across my content for the first time. But anyway, so today's topic, Jussie Smollett has finally been sentenced.
Clap for that, you stupid bastard.
Yeah, it only took them 3 years. So, his sentencing was today, and boy, was it long. I was watching it at work, and I got home, started watching it, and it basically just wrapped up at the time of this recording, which would be March 10th, 7:02 p.m., so a little bit before this. But you can see this was going at 6:26 p.m., so got a little bit of wiggle room. But in case you don't know who Jussie Smollett is, because there was actually a lot of people at my job who actually didn't know who he was, I'll give you the TLDR version. So, Jussie Smollett, this half-breed man right here, apparently he was walking to Subway at like negative 80-degree weather in Chicago at like 3 o'clock in the morning when some racist white Trump supporters wearing MAGA hats jumped out of nowhere, beat him up, poured bleach on him, tied a noose around his neck, and ran away screaming, "This is MAGA country."
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, when most of us black people with common sense heard that, we were like,
Really, nigga?
and then a lot of people who are pro-black fisting in the air were like,
What?
But anyway, so it turns out the whole thing was fake, and yeah, apparently this guy wasn't even smart enough to hire white people to attack him, because it turns out he hired two big, buff, gay, black bodybuilder type dudes. So yeah, that was a no-no. But of course, investigation ensues. We found out it's fake.
Of course!
And here we are today at the sentencing. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Things that are not right with Chicago, it's sweet home to Chicago, to the Chicagoans.
Oh, and if the audio seems a little fast, I'm just playing it at 1.25 times speed because, yeah, they're kind of long-winded, you know, judges and lawyers and things of that nature.
Chicagoans are fiercely loyal to their city. But Chicagoans have one thing in common that they agree on, that there's no misunderstandings, everybody's on the same page. And that page is crime is a problem. It is a major problem. Nobody disagrees. And we know that police resources, they are valuable. They're limited. Detective resources are precious. And they cannot be squandered. And what you did, because you were selfishly, arrogantly, and narcissistically bringing attention to yourself. It's the only reason you could have been doing such a crazy thing that you did.
Which is what most of us said at the beginning, right? Like, I don't get how people ever thought that this was more than an attention grab. Like, this was a publicity stunt. This was obvious from the jump. As soon as he said MAGA hat wearing Trump supporters, and they said, "Aren't you that, hold on here, hold on, let me, no, I don't want you, PSO. Hold on. Drag this over here. Hang on. Oh, there you go. That's a YouTube advertiser friendly term. So apparently he even alleged during the trial. Oh no, it was during an interview. Sorry, I misspoke. He said, "Aren't you that pile of sticks or a bundle of sticks or twigs bound together as fuel?" N-word from Empire, which Oh God, which is crazy because I don't know too many white supremacists, racist, whatever you want to call them. I don't know too many of those that watch Empire. I don't even watch Empire. I didn't know who he was until this whole alleged hate crime happened, and I'm the target demographic, young black male, 28 years old. So if I don't know who he is, I really doubt a white racist knows who he is. But I digress.
Was you took away a lot of resources from other places, from other real victims of real crimes. You used up the police resources for your own benefit, and that's a big problem here. What you did is you created what we call around here a heater. What's a heater?
It's the thing that keeps my apartment warm. I got one over there.
Heater is a case that when it's reported to the public conscience is shocked to such an extreme that the public is demanding that the police solve this crime here, right now. Everything else has to take
Right here, right now, bong!
second place. The heater has to be addressed. And you created a heater. And boy, did they put on an investigation. And I know that I've been listening to Chicago police officers and listening about police investigations for many years. It's certainly not a perfect police department.
Oh, poor baby. She knew he was gonna get some jail time. Poor baby.
It's perhaps unfairly maligned in some respects as well. I'll match the homicide detectives here against any of the...
Why is he wearing a mask, but these two aren't? That's kind of cringy. Well, I mean, I guess this guy's like a textbook douchebag, so I guess he's hiding it to, try to prevent himself from laughing or anything like that.
Country for their competence and thoroughness, not a question about that.
Yeah, so shout out to the Chicago Police Department that solved this in record time. They can't solve murders, but they can solve fake hate crimes. So can we get a round of applause for those guys? Shout out to y'all.
But what they did in this case is extraordinary. I have never seen, even in some murder cases, the amount of police work that went into this investigation. You did exactly what you didn't want to happen. They put so many police resources into this. When I say what you didn't want to happen is you never wanted this case solved. You thought that somehow you'd be able to skate by and nobody would ever know what really happened here, and you were going to walk away from this, and it didn't go down like that at all, of course. So they solved the case. And what happened? Turns out that you're not a victim of a hate crime. You're not a victim of a racial hate crime. You're not a victim of a homophobic hate crime. You're just a charlatan pretending to be a victim of a hate crime.
Oh my God!
Yeah, this judge, I like this judge. He's laying it on him. Like, as soon as they came back from recess, this judge was like,
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
And that's shameful, especially from the family you got brought up with your family values. It's so sad. The damage you've done to yourself is way beyond anything else that can happen to you from me or any other judge that would be sentencing you in this criminal case.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. Hit him with the book, judge. But,
You are now a permanently convicted felon. Your family who loves you and supports you, I don't even want to use the word for...
Oh, and let me just throw this out there. Him being a convicted felon means nothing. He's tied in with Hollywood and the LGBT community. Like, he doesn't have to apply for a regular job, so him having a felony literally means nothing. Like, he's an entertainer. Like,
Forgive, because forgiveness isn't even necessary. They're with you so much. They're so tight-knit, but you have to live with the fact that you really put them through a ringer. You've embarrassed your valuable friends in high places, elected public officials, people in the media. You've embarrassed them. You have to live with that. I don't know if those relationships can be repaired. You've become toxic in your own workplace. Your career future is uncertain at very best. It was really on a rocket ship to success, and now you've turned yourself into riches to rags, and it's so unfortunate.
really?
Really, nigga?
Really, judge? First he went from rags to riches and back to rags. Oh my God, really? I like how he's trying to use slang and all this other cool stuff. But again, I don't think the judge realizes how the black community works. This man is gonna get out. You know what? I'll wait till the end to say it.
Your very name has become an adverb for lying, and I cannot imagine what could be worse than that. People...
Yeah, every time I do a video about these fake hate crimes, I literally title most of them Jussie Smollett 4.0 or whatever the case may be. So yeah, he's not wrong about that.
Talk about situations where somebody's lying and trying to manipulate and maneuver a story, and your name comes up as, oh, pulling a Jussie, something like that. That's awful.
No, that's hilarious. That literally makes me go.
You serious?
Yeah, that's my reaction every time I hear one of these hate crime stories, like the girl who wrote colored and white above the water fountains, or the girl who cut off her own dreads, and things of that nature. I've already done videos about that, so you know.
The butt of jokes. Comedians, mainstream talk show hosts, they make jokes about you. They do sketches about you. I can't imagine anything worse than that. No, this is all self-inflicted. These are things you did to yourself. This is self-damage. Well, some people may think that what you did is funny, and that there's some room for humor or jokes about it. But I assure
Yes.
you, this court does not. I don't think there's anything funny at all about hoaxing and faking racial hate crimes, hoaxing or faking homophobic hate crimes. I think that is disgraceful. There is nothing funny about it. There's no humor in what you did whatsoever. All because you're selfish, arrogant, narcissistic. At least you have that side.
Well, to be fair, Judge, there was a little bit of humor in it because, you know, when the cops came back to his apartment and he still had, or he put the noose back on his neck, and that was kind of funny. It was just like, really? Like...
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
But I digress. It was a little funny, Judge. It was a little funny.
In you that came out through this case, and you kept doubling down and doubling down and doubling down. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. And I'm your sentencing judge.
It's kind of funny.
I don't find it funny.
Just a little bit.
We're at the end. You are convicted of a Class 4 felony. It's presumptively probationable, but we have some real serious aggravating factors here. Your premeditation, which I've described. The pain you caused to real victims of hate crimes, which I've described. The damage you've done to the city of Chicago, I've heard. It's been talked about. I'm mindful of the city's request for restitution. And if I'm going to fashion that, consider that request, I have to fashion the sentence accordingly. And above all, capper of all cappers, your performance on the witness stand. This could only be described as pure perjury.
Got him!
You got on the witness stand. You didn't have to. You did. You certainly have a right to. But you committed hour upon hour upon hour of pure perjury. And I find all those to be ample factors. If this court were to decide that the things you did, that any kind of probationary sentence would deprecate the seriousness of the offense and you need to go to the penitentiary, the record is clear and it would support it. But I'm looking at everything in its totality. And I agree. It was told to me today, you can't judge everybody by one bad thing.
Oh, that's weird. Why did the audio switch like that? It was playing in mono, but now it's playing in stereo. That's super weird.
They've done in their life. I don't know if it's the only bad thing, but it's the only bad thing that I'm concerned about now. And that you do have quite a record of real community service and quite a record of attaching with people. There is a lot of mitigation in this case as well. And I'm mindful of the pleas of mercy, particularly from people that are in the arena of dealing with social justice issues, that are fighting.
And now you see why I had to play this at 1.25 speed. I might have to speed this up a little bit more, because look, even this dude is looking at his watch like, come on, bro, wrap it up. Where's the Dave Chappelle wrap it up button? And I ain't talking about no condom.
Seriously fighting, not playing around, not doing games like you were doing, but seriously fighting for matters involving hate crimes of all sorts. And they're asking you for mercy as well. So I'm trying to consider who you are as a person, how you got here, how somehow you strayed away from your family values, you let that dark, narcissistic, selfish, and arrogant side come out, and you persisted with it for years on this case.
Yeah, because it only took y'all 3 years to put this man on trial, right? Great. But, you know, speedy trial, right? You know.
I'm fashioning the following sentence, and here's your sentence.
All right, hold on to your butts.
I'm sentencing you to 30 months felony probation, and the probation is going to be to this court. You're going to be allowed to travel wherever you want. You do not have to live in the state of Illinois. You can report by phone. I know that if you're going to try to make a living and do some of the things you do, you may have to go to other places in New York and Los Angeles. You can do those things.
All right, so he's going to be on probation, but he can still go wherever he pleases. All right, all right. Off to a good start.
You will pay restitution to the city of Chicago in the amount of $120,106.
Damn!
You are fined $25,000, which is the
Oh my God!
maximum fine. And you will spend the first 150 days of your sentence in the Cook County Jail.
Got him! Got him!
And that will start today, right here, right now.
Right here, right now. Bong. Boo pussy like a drunken rider. Let's go.
Mr. Smollett, though the jury found you guilty and I've sentenced you as I have, you have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court or ask your sentence to be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence, which would have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say. I am not suicidal.
Okay?
I am not suicidal.
Stop it. Get some help.
I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you, and I respect the jury. Here we go again. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Uche, let me inquire, are there any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Ms. Smith.
The defense would wish to present a motion to reconsider sentence and file it in standard.
It is timely filed.
Thank you, Judge.
And let me say, I've obviously considered the sentence at great length. And it's timely filed, so it's preserved for purposes of appeal. The motion to reconsider sentence is respectfully denied.
Ha! That's funny.
Is there another? One second, Randy. Anything else? Just a second.
They tried to get his jail time overturned, like, or they tried to get it thrown out, like, no. He's about to go to jail. I mean, which may not be a bad thing for him, because, you know. Bubba might have a good time with Jussie.
Is there going to be a notice of appeal filed?
Yes, Judge. We filed a notice of appeal. We're going to be emailing it to the clerk right now, to the office.
You're doing it in standard, and are you
In
going
standard.
to be handling the appeal?
Judge, as of now, yes.
Well, you have to commit to
Yes,
handling
Judge.
the appeal.
Yes,
for the
yes,
appellate
we're
court.
filing a notice of appeal.
All right, notice of appeal may be filed. Charlotte, and now I need the prosecutors to work with Charlotte, the probation officer, to work out probation specifications with the conditions I just explained. 150 days in county jail, restitution, fines. Oh, and also statutory as well. That's statutory. So you have to fill out the probation specifications, and I'm going to get somebody to help you do that. We need to get that done in standard. Anything else today? Yes.
Your Honor, if I may, in light of the notice of appeal, we would ask that you suspend the jail sentence in light of the
what?
in-standard filing of the notice of appeal.
Did I do what?
Suspend the jail sentence in light of the notice of filing of appeal.
Yeah, see? They're still trying to get the jail time suspended. Like, what are you... Oh, my God. You just can't win with these people. You just can't win. I would give him more time than that, but, you know...
Will be respectfully denied. Yes. Mr. Lewis.
It can be stayed in light of our notice of appeal.
No, I'm not staying. No. The wheels of justice turn slowly, and sometimes the hammer of justice has to fall, and it's falling right here, right now. I'm not staying this. This happens right here, right now. Charlotte?
Can we get a round of applause for the judge? Oh, God.
I know you said this that Jussie Smollett
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it. I'll give you this. Okay. All right. Any other matters to come before the court today? All right. Defendants remanded to the custody of sheriff. Court is adjourned.
I am not suicidal.
Stop laughing about black.
I am not suicidal, and I'm
Stop it. Get some help.
innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
Bro, you're not important enough to Epstein. I'm sorry, bro. You're not important enough. You're not gonna sway political votes and who gets in the office. Sorry, bro. You're not important enough to Epstein. Epstein had too many connections. It is what it is, bro.
Well, Jussie Smollett has ended this drama he created with an exclamation point, but Judge James Lynn has the final word. He says sometimes the hammer of justice falls, and it fell hard today on Jussie Smollett. 30 months felony probation, 120 grand plus owed to the city of Chicago, 25 grand, that's the max, paid in fines, and 150 days in jail, beginning tonight.
Damn!
Sheesh, 5 months? Woo! That's crazy. That's crazy.
That was a stunner. Erica?
All right. Well, guys, there it is. Just the Jussie Smollett case is finally shut. We finally have closure to this long-awaited saga. But with that, don't forget to like, share the video with somebody you know. Comment down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. If I made a little bit of sense, a lot of sense, maybe too much sense. Let me know what you think down in the comments, because y'all know I stay in my comment section. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you get notified every time a video goes up. Or I go live and do a live stream, usually on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but I might start relocating that to Sundays only. But it is what it is. We'll figure it out and we'll play it by ear. But with that, it's been your boy Jarice back with another episode of Real Talk. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm out.